All right. So this is a quick video to help folks with a glitch that we were finding with like Herman Miller kind of like workstations and some of their other office equipment where we cannot get it to override certain material attributes. And we are going like deep into the weeds of editing visibility graphics on all these levels. It's just not working. So one of the things, first of all, to do is if you have a set like this, don't do this until you've gotten everything in place. You've got all your workstations laid out, but you can ungroup them. So if I say ungroup, now all these little pieces are separate, but remember, do this at the very end when you've already got your layout, because now when you want to move this, you have all these tiny little separate pieces. Okay, so normally what happens is if you click on this chair, here's the material finish information right here from Herman Miller. And usually we can go in and we can override this. And we've had students change like the seat fabric and things like that to go with the finishes they have generally. Now, where we're running into issues is anything that has this laminate 91 white. We were trying our darnest to override this and just could not. So there are some places where it's just kind of like locked into the attributes of that piece. And a lot of it we're finding is generally like storage cabinets and filing cabinets and things like that. So nobody in our class had wanted their filing cabinets to be white. We generally want them to be gray or black or something like that. So first of all, for your material, make sure here under graphics, you have use render appearance. So if you can't find it, you're going to type in Herman Miller laminate 91 white. That's kind of the default where a lot of these pieces are like painted in. Then what we did is we went to appearance, and so you want to keep it plastic and solid, and where it says color, click on the white and just pick another darn color. So in our case, a lot of people are picking black or shades of gray, and again, you can customize it. We're going to go on a showroom tour to Davies in Albany, New York, where they, have a really cool setup where they, basically spray paint all these things. And so you're going to just basically change your plastics to something gray. So see there now it's gray, say apply. Okay, this is what the original white 91 looks like. Again, it's kind of unusual. It doesn't look like a real world sort of finish. So I'm going to pause and then show you what it looks like instead shifted to the gray. Okay, here's that material now. Basically, it's the same Herman Miller 91 white, but I just literally, played with the slider bar, made it more of a charcoal gray color. Again, that's going to be a little bit more realistic. One thing to keep in mind, if there is anywhere in your model that you wanted it to be white, it is now going to be this gray. So with each student, we basically, what we're like, are you sure? Is there anything else you don't want to change? There's certain things like this is probably a different material. This is probably a fabric. So really the trick again is to kind of drill down into whatever you're dealing with. So in this case, like say if these were the kind of the screens in the back, take a look at them. This finishes whatever this twisted thing is. So you can pull that up and see. So twist shale. So it's not finding its picture. So I can click on this, maybe it'll find a Herman Miller picture. If not, though, I could maybe swap it out with another color. Again, things have been real fussy with Herman Miller this semester, and we're all aware of that, and we were kind of doing our best to sort of troubleshoot as we went through. Let's see if this one comes up. Oh, this one found itself. So cool. So we'll say, okay, apply. That one's going to be gray, but we'll look back into the model here. And yeah, you can see there it is, that gray fabric on the wall. So again, for textiles and fabric, Herman Miller's been behaving okay, but whatever's happening with the default white of a lot of this cabinetry is really being difficult. You might get lucky and you might be able to repaint the surface of your desk. So a lot of students wanted to do that. So in this case, it would be this model here. So there's the laminate edge, but that one's still that white. So again, it made it gray. Let's see if we can just make it a wood. I'll do that quick. Again, we've had good luck with tables and surfaces, but the things that are like giving us the most issues were filing cabinets, storage, things like that. It was really giving us a hard time in class. I don't want to make this video too long, but we'll see if this guy pops up and if we get to change this. All right, I'm going to just say cherry for now. Apply, okay. And we'll go back over and see if that did update. Doesn't look like it. We'll close it down. Oh, wait, it did. Oh, yeah, there's that lovely orange cherry. So, okay, so In terms of the workstations, we're able to change our surfaces. So again, a lot of students did have a wood surface that's a bit more attractive than this one. But in terms of overall changing these filing cabinets and some of the storage units and things like that, we just overrode that Herman Miller 91 white to give us something a little bit more contemporary than just these all white cabinets. Okay, hope that helps. Again, Revit materials are really tricky for our students in class. We spend a lot of time helping you in troubleshooting because it's a lot to learn. And again, it's a lot to there's a lot of hidden aspects to this too. All right. And again, if you're one of my students, check in with me. And again, we will help you as best we can. A lot of times your classmates have figured it out too. So it's kind of a nice big group effort of getting us through to the end of the finish line and some really lovely renderings too.